Hey, what's up everybody? In this video, we're gonna take a look at Parrot from Pirates of the Caribbean. But first, let's take a look at his stats. In order for you to activate his ability, you will need to fully charge up Parrot by clearing a total of 15 Parrots on the screen. His minimum score is 180 with a maximum score of 915. So a relatively higher end on the maximum score, but on the lower end for the minimum score. And this is typical. We typically see if you have a higher maximum score, the minimum score is a little bit lower. Now, if you do want to max out Parrot to skill level 6, you will need to get a total of 29 copies of him in the premium box. So if you want him, you might want to get him now because it is still lucky time. So as you level up Parrot's ability to skill level 6, the size of the clears will be a little bit bigger. And the description of Parrot's ability is that he will clear random groups of Tsum in one go. So what Parrot does is that he will kick a bunch of barrels onto the screen, and then there are 3 circle areas where it will pop the bubbles. Now what you are watching is a skill level 1 gameplay, and before I implemented my strategies, I just played regularly and activate the ability right away. But the proper strategy to using Parrot is you want to make sure that the Tsums are settled down, because what happens is during his animation, the screen does freeze, meaning that all the Tsums remain where they are when you hit that button. So what you want to do is you want to just make sure the screen is settled down, so that way you maximize your chain. If you maximize your chain, that means that you're going to get a higher score and also more coins as a result. So you definitely want to wait until all the Tsums are settled before you hit that activation button to activate the ability. Now let's do a side-by-side comparison of Parrot, taking a look at skill level 1, 2, and 3, and you can determine if you want to invest in Parrot or not. So again, skill level 1, I didn't really optimize the gameplay, but for skill level 2 and 3, I did wait a little bit before I hit that ability button, so that way that I maximize the chain and also maximize the score potential as well. Parrot isn't really necessarily going to be great for score. You really would use Parrot for the coins, but at the end of the day, Parrot isn't necessarily that great even at skill level 6. So if you are looking for a coin earner or a Tsum for high score, Parrot isn't necessarily that one. But Parrot is really fun to use and really easy to use if you are looking for a Tsum to pick up this month. And also Parrot is green, so that we don't have that many green Tsums typically. And I really like green Tsums because they're really easy to spot on the screen when you are playing. When you have like a bunch of darker Tsums, it's really hard to find long chains. So I really like having different color variations on the screen when I play. Now let's also do a side-by-side comparison of all the abilities, and I'm going to slow it down as well so we could take a look at the animation. Here we have the abilities activated all at the same time, and I'm going to slow it down here so we can see Parrot jumps down, and then he will go up to the top and kick down 3 different barrels. It's always in these areas in the center, left, and right side, so you want to just make sure that there are Tsums in those specific areas before you activate the ability. So this is the size, and if you clear at the very bottom, that's okay. For skill level 1, I got 19, skill level 2, I got a 24, and skill level 3, I got 26. So those are my chains. I also want to skip to the very end here to show you what my coin earning potential was for all 3 of these Tsums, or for all 3 of these skill levels. And keep in mind, I am playing with the 5-4 on, and I'm also playing with the coin boost. So my initial investment is 2,300, so none of these skill levels are really worth it if you are looking to farm coins. Maybe if you play without the 5-4 on, it may be worth it, but there are better Tsums out there. You really would get Parrot because you are a collector, or you really like a green Tsum, or just really like a Parrot in your collection. So that's the reason why I got Parrot, to really just show you guys. I will show you skill level 4, 5, and 6 later on in a future video. So if you haven't subscribed yet and would like to see more Tsum Tsum content, don't forget to scroll down and hit the subscribe button and hit the notification button if you want to be notified on new videos that are posted every single day. And as always, thank you so much for watching.